Okay, so we are going to do double push-ups for arm strength. Okay, so I'm going to workshop the push-ups so that when we do it, we're not going to give ourselves rotator cuff pain. So the yoga push-up, actually, let's just warm up the joints because we'll be weight bearing a lot. So let's circle the knees and wrists and hips. Come onto your hands and knees, and then just turn your palms the other way gently. Let's warm up the wrists. Fingers point towards knees. And then press your hands down firmly. So any weight bearing on your hands, we want to distribute the weight throughout the fingertips, base of the fingers, heels of the hand. And then if you notice, you can kind of push back through your fingertips to give you extra strength up the arm. So the more you activate your hands, the more arm strength you're going to have. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. So push through your hands and feel what happens when you press all your fingers down, especially the little finger. Can you feel the outsides of their arms activating? So we can use that to access those muscles. Now do the thumb and feel the triceps, the inner arms and the pecs activating. And then press all the fingers down and feel what that's doing to your arms. Drop to the knees, just lift the ankles, circle them one way and then the other. Okay, so for yoga push-up, it's this. It's like a high plank. It's a high plank to a low plank. So we're moving only the elbows. So first of all, we've got to brace the core, brace the glutes. Keep that on. Keeping your elbows over your wrists, look forward, and then bend the elbows just to the point where you feel you're going to collapse, but your back is not moving. Yes, now come back up again. Yeah. So is that your point where you go, okay, go down again? Elbows squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze more to the side of your body, like you're doing the chicken dance. So it's more like this. So not a gym push-up. Yeah, it's here. So yeah. So if I put the block here, it's almost like you're trying to keep the elbow, the arm in line with the block. Squeeze it in. Yeah, a little bit more squeeze in. So can you see when I come down, I'm sort of almost touching my sides like that. Brace core, brace glutes, squeeze in more. That's it. Yes. Yeah. Okay, squeeze in. So given that we're going to be doing a lot, you want to go maybe just before the point where you're going to collapse. And then the more we do of those, the more you're going to build up arm strength. So when we come down, we're going to do double push-up and then upward facing dog. If you get tired, it's much better to do it on your knees because you're still working the arms than collapse your back, because then you're just putting stress on your shoulders. So if you get tired, use your knees, but still do the push-up and work on squeezing your arms in. That's it. Okay. Are we ready? Oh. Already feeling strong. So we're going to work on back strength, leg strength, arm strength. Cool. I'm cool. Okay, fine. I'll make sure.
It's just a warm up to show us how
technique.
So
because we're doing a lot, and a lot of people who do a lot of push-ups, you can end up with a shoulder injury if you're doing it wrong. So we want to do it right, so we can do a lot of them. Okay. Big toes touch. Find your yoga breath. So breathing in and out through the nose, making an ocean sound in the back of the throat, and engage the pelvic floor. So in strength work, the temptation might be to clench your jaw when you need extra power and extra oomph. We're going to keep the face relaxed. If you need extra power, squeeze your pelvic floor more and breathe bigger. That is your power, not your jaw. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms up. Let's go, sun salutation. Exhale, fold forward and down, relax your head. Inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, firmly place the hands down, step back to plank, bend the elbows halfway. So bracing the core, bracing the glutes. Knees can come down if you like. Now straighten the arms all the way up, back to plank. Lift hips, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out, push down in the hands. Breathing in, like you're trying to make a dent in the mat with the hands. Push them down, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Soften your knees, look forward, inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Another one like this, but double push up. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank. Brace core, brace glutes, bend elbows, halfway stay. Straighten arms back to plank. Bend arms again. Straighten, drop hips, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, press your fingers down. Breathing out, lift hips higher. Inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Number 3, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hands down, back to push-up. Straighten arms, back to plank. Now back to push-up. Drop hips upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Steady your breath and take your right hand to your left shin. Push through the left hand, strength for the left hand. Press the little finger of the left hand down. Press the thumb down. All the fingers switch sides. Replace the hand. Now raise the right leg to the sky. Press the left heel down. Push through your hands. So now we're distributing the weight just to 3 points of contact, making them work harder. And then set it down. 3-legged dog, other side. Push through hands. And set your foot down. Soften knees, look forward. Inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Chair. Sun salutation B. So sink the hips low. Now take the torso upright and really feel your back strong. Torso upright but bending the knee, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg lifts. Inhale, press through left hand. Right foot steps, exhale. Inhale, up you come. Exhale, down you go, but just the left hand. We're doing it with the one hand. Step back to plank. Keep my arm in there, that's it. And then lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts, inhale, push through hands. Left foot steps, exhale. Inhale, up you come. Exhale, down you go. Planked, but just 3 points of contact. And then lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. As you're breathing there, walk forward. Start to shift the weight into the hands. So bring the shoulders over the wrists and push the floor away. Look forward, handstand prep. So walk in more. So your shoulders go over your wrists. That's it. Start to take the weight into the hands. Come onto the tiptoes. Push the floor away. Push, push, push. Should feel like everything's switched on here. Can you go in more? Push the floor away. Look forward. That's it. Push, 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 push. That's it. And then come back to downward facing dog. Soften knees, look forward. Inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, but torso upright. So we're really switching the back on. Exhale, hands down by your side. Number 2, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back. Bend elbows halfway. Brace core, brace glutes. Tiny pause. Straighten arms, back up. Bend arms again. And now upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So variation now. Right leg lifts, inhale. Right foot steps, exhale. Back heel stays off. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, stay there. Now on the inhale, we're going to come off the back leg and bring it up. That's it, squeeze it in. Exhale, take it back with control. Ooh. That's it. Inhale up. Ooh. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back, stay. Yeah, take a big breath in here. Exhale, just the left hand down. Step back to plank. Then lower the right hand, push up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left side, left leg lifts, inhale. Left foot steps, exhale, back heel stays off. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, straighten your back leg more. Make fists, inhale, bring the knee up, squeeze. Exhale with control, send it back. Inhale, using your left leg to control the movement. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back, stay. Take a big breath in, reach. Exhale, just the left hand down. Step back, plank. Then lower, just the right hand down. Then lower, push up. Inhale, upward facing. Squeeze back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathe out 1, 3 breaths. Breathing in, steadying yourself. Breathe out 2. Breathing in. Breathe out 3. Soften knees, look forward. Inhale, top of mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. We've just got 1 more of these, so I'm going to go straight down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, step back lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg lifts, inhale. So switching it up, step back halfway. Now shift the weight into the hands. Push the floor away, look forward, bounce off the bottom leg. Keeping your elbows straight if you can. That's it. Challenge is to keep the legs straight. There we go. And then back to push up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts, inhale. Left foot steps, exhale. So stepping forward halfway. And then the left leg comes up, shift the weight into the hands, push the floor away. So shoulders stack over your wrists, that's it. And now we might need to shuffle the back foot back. Look forward, press the floor away with your fingers, bounce off the bottom leg. Trying to keep your elbows straight. That's it. Oh, is it okay? Okay. Which need the bottom one? Okay, all right. Well let's come out of that one. That's it. I know, handstand is hard. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathe out 1, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Torso upright, squeeze your back. Exhale, hands down. Whew. Right, okay. Chair to crow with some variations. Okay. So chair pose, knees together, and notice now we're bringing the torso a bit more upright, how much that works your back strength more. Press your palms, really press them and feel how that activates the muscles in the back more. Press, 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 like you're trying to squash something, elbow straight. 3, 2, press. 1. And then let's take a twist, left elbow, right knee. Okay. And we're going to stay there, look down, Look down underneath your head. Now shift the weight into the right foot and see if you can pick up your left heel into your bum. Press the top hand down more. That's it. Okay, stay down because of your knee. Anyone who's taking it up, you... What do I do with my knees? Oh, sorry. Squeeze them together. Yes, squeeze them together. Flamingo. That's it. Press top hand down more for steadiness. And you can even try and straighten that back leg. And bend. Straight. Bend. Okay. Look down, press down on top hand, and then you just lift the left leg off. That's it. Nice. And set it down, second side. Back to chair. Twist the other way. You can probably see it a little bit better now. So find your normal chair. Then you look down, keep the knees squeezed, and the heel comes into the bum. So pressing top hand down will help a lot. And if you want to try straightening that back leg and bringing it in, you can do that. And then back to chair. And then heel toe feet apart, coming into your squat. Let's take the high squat. Loosening up the shoulders. Oh. And if your knees are fine for a low squat, take a low squat. Setting up for crow, our arm balance. I think people have been finding it easier coming into crow from a block because it gives you already a little bit of lift. So you want to try that. Toes on the block, knees high up on the backs of the arms. Yeah, you can. Okay. How much of our... Yeah, so my front toes are on. Yeah, okay. So then you come up onto your toes. So my heels are getting over my toes now. So I'm on tiptoe. So heels, bum goes down, heels go up. That's it. And then the knees go sort of inside of the shin. It goes on the triceps. And then you shift the weight into the hands. So for many of us, shifting the weight into the hands is going to be enough. That's going to be plenty of strength work. Push the floor away. Push it away like we did in... That's it. Okay, then you come onto your toenails. And then you squeeze one heel into the bum. That's it, yes. Oh, you did it. Okay. Where do we go from there when we're really doing it to show us where we want to get to? Oops, I can't do that. Yeah. Oh. Feeling it, everyone. Careful what you wish for. Okay, we've got more.
We've got more.
Good. Okay. Okay. From downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Right foot steps. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, back heel off. Arrow lunge. So this is torso forward at an angle, getting the chest towards the thigh, reach. So reach from heel to fingertips. Okay, so from here, similar to what we did standing, we're going to keep the knee bent, coming up, and then send your hands behind you, Dinkasana, but with it's like Warrior 3, but with a knee bent. Shoot out through that back leg, arms up. And now straighten that front leg. Exhale, rebend it. Straighten so you can feel all the tiny muscles firing because we need so much control for this. So it's not just the big ones, every little thing. Straighten and rebend. And then step back. Modified Warrior 1 with the back heel off, reach up. Okay, now we're going to bend the back knee a lot. So see how this is on your knees. We're going to graze the floor with the knee if you can. Go low, the back knee. Almost like you're trying to put it down, but it just stops just above there. Yeah, reach up. And then press into the front heel. Straighten both legs. Exhale, rebend. So they both go to a right angle. Lift up pelvic floor. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. Slightly leaning back to get some more opening in the front of the left leg. Reach up, straight elbows. Everything involved. One more. And then stay down. Maybe your back knee can come down, lean back. Hands down. Step back plank. Brace core, brace core, brace glutes. Brace, brace, brace. Bend elbows halfway. Tiny pause. Straighten arms, drop hips, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, left leg lifts, inhale. So we've got those two poses. Dinkasana, this one's called. Step it forward. Coming up, warrior one with back heel off. And then Dinkasana, reach forward. Trying to get your chest on your thigh. Strong legs. So feel how strong your front heel is here. So that's where the weight is. Okay, now push off the back leg, warrior three. Send your arms behind you, bend front knee, go as low as you can. So using the more you take the back leg up, the lower you can go. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. So my leg is wobbling a lot. You can put the hands down if you want to just get the leg bend, not so much worry about the balance. And then step it back, modified warrior one. And then we're going to bend both knees, dip it down, and straighten both legs. Bend, and straighten, lift up pelvic floor, reach up fingers. Rebend, slightly leaning back as you rebend to stretch the leg as well. And then rebend. And then stay down, lean back, reach. Hands down, step back, push up. We're going to take child's pose now. Inhale, upward facing.
I don't need to do much more on my knees.
Okay, so what is it exactly? Is it the lunges? Is it?
Just that it's whenever there's stuff where I'm doing a lot with my knee. My knee's really bad right now. So
okay, fine. Okay, so we'll.
There's not much fluid in it, so it's just very.
We keep the legs straight. Is that okay?
Just to...
Okay, so puppy pose. Is that going to be? Okay.
It's just when I'm standing on it and I'm bending.
Yeah, fine. Okay. Fine. Okay, puppy pose. So keeping the elbows off, lift the elbows up. Now press the palms down like you're trying to dent the floor. Press, 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 send hips back. Opening out the shoulders. So we're going to press down really hard for a count of 3. Press, 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 and then go soft. Another one. Press, 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 and go soft. Press all the bases of the fingers down. That's it. Press fingertips, base of fingers, heels of hand. Press, press, press. And then go soft. And then back to downward facing dog. Let's do some stretching. Let's do some warrior twos. Right foot steps forward, back heel down, warrior two. How's that? Okay. Reaching out in opposing directions. You can take the blocks. We're not going to do that thing, but we're going to use the blocks as weights. Reaching out in opposing directions. If you have blocks, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, reverse, push that block up. Exhale, elbow to knee, back arm up and over. Strong legs, reverse. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take a breath here. Take the right hand down outside the foot, top arm up and over. Spinning the hips more left. Really push that top block away. Look down, come all the way up. Now take the palms up and send the blocks away. Warrior two. Now for me, that's made my ribs poke out, so I'm going to pull them in and lift pelvic floor up. Breathing in. Breathing out, look over the front block. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, cartwheel the arms over. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog, pedal feet. Nod your head, yes. Shake it, no. Inhale deeply. Exhale, flutter your lips. Second side. Left foot steps forward, coming straight up into warrior two. Hold the blocks down if you have blocks. Looking over your front fingers. Okay. So we're second side like this, warrior two, holding the blocks down. Deeply bend the front knee. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee on the left, back arm up and over, send the block away. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Push through back heel. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Either elbow to knee or hand on block outside ankle, back arm up and over. Reach. Push the block forward. Spin hips more right. Breathing in. So feel what happens when you press your heels down. Breathing out, how that activates the legs. Breathing in, press your big toe down. Breathing out, press the little toe down to activate inner and outer legs. Breathing in. Breathing out. So inhale, come all the way up. And then back to warrior two, palms face up. So the hands are now like this on your block, like that. And then the back hand, so it looks like that. And that's it.
Maria, can you close the door, please?
So you're trying to get the blocks flat. So that means we have to turn our shoulders, chest open and squeeze the shoulders together. Now pull the ribs in. Lift the back block up a tiny bit more. That's it. The back block comes up a bit more. Yes, that's it. Send the blocks away. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, cartwheel. Exhale, step back. Push up if you like. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop to the knees. Come onto the forearms, taking the block if you have it, doesn't matter if you haven't, between the L bit, between your fingers. Place your elbows down. Take your legs into a down dog shape and walk forward. Keep looking at the block and squeezing the block with your hands, or just press your hands down like crazy. Now push the floor away with your forearms to lift shoulders up, shoulder strength. And now raise one leg up. Keep looking at the block. And then come down. Keep looking at the block. Press the floor away. I know it's strong on the shoulders. And then come down. Take a rest. Breathing in. Breathing out. Coming back to the steadiness of your breath. Okay, we're going to try the same, but with some hops, either with or without the block. I'm going to do mine without. Coming forward, and then the back leg is going to come off. You're going to look forward, bending only the bottom leg if you can. Top leg stays up. That's it. So push down to go up, really nice. Can you straighten that top leg? That's it, yep, nice. And then coming down, take a rest. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, back to downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Back to warrior two. Let's take triangle. And then half moon. Bend the front knee. Take right hand under block. Off the back leg. That's it. Looking down to get your balance. Maybe staying looking down. And if you want to add some strength work, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see if we can pick up the block and maybe take it alongside the ear. And then set it down. Left hand down. Right arm up. Revolving half moon. So you can take the block under the left hand. Yeah, that's it. And then set that hand down, back foot down, revolving triangle. So back heel is now on the floor and hip and feet are a little bit wider the midline. And it's left hand down on the block or on the floor, right arm up. Revolving triangle. Okay. Set that hand down and then just stand at the top of the mat and we'll switch sides, stepping out to warrior two. Triangle. Shorten stance, both legs straight, top arm goes up. Leaning back. Stretch the mat between your heels. Lift up your kneecaps, lift up pelvic floor. Push the ceiling away with those active top fingers, everything involved. Okay, half moon. Left hand to right hand to right hip at the front. Crawl the fingers forward, maybe on a block. Back leg comes off. And then maybe pressing strongly into the standing leg heel, maybe we can pick up that, pick up the block alongside the ear, push out through the back leg, really nice. I can't do that side. And then revolving half moon. Right hand down, left arm up. And then step it back, setting up for revolving triangle with the back foot down. Hips more right, so give them a little swing towards the right. And then set your hands down. Push up, up dog, down dog, or straight down dog. How do your wrists feel? How do you feel about doing that thing I showed you on the chair? Okay, so this is a handstand prep. If you have a chair or something that's really fixed, you can put it against the wall. If not, you can just do this on the floor. So we're gonna maybe move the mat. Okay, so you can see. So come into downward facing dog with your feet on the chair. So I'll do it next to you as if my feet were on this chair, like that. So this wants to be nice and stable against something, so you're not going to go back. So put your hands on the floor and put your feet on the chair. Put them on and then we'll adjust once we get there. Yeah, like down dog, like this. Like that. Like that. Yeah. Now, what we want to do is make it into as much of a kind of folded up pike as we can. So lift hips high. Maybe you can walk the feet closer and the hands in. Look slightly down between your hands. Okay, so we're just going to shorten that to the point where you feel like everything is working. Lift your kneecaps, push the floor away. Yeah, so this is your handstands prep. Straighten your elbows. And you can experiment with lifting one leg off and the other leg off straight to the sky, as if you're going to do a handstand. Straight in the air. You don't kick yet. Don't kick. Just lift it. Straighten the knee. Just lift. That's it. And do the other one. That's it. Lift the other leg. Straighten both legs. Both legs straight. Both legs straight. Both legs straight. That's it. Straighten the elbows. Doing amazingly. Push the floor away. Okay. And then when you're ready, come down. There's also something else you can do there if you're ever doing it by yourself, which is scapular push-ups, that's shoulder strength. I'll show you. Let me show you on the chair. So you keep your arms straight like this. I'm walking in and I'm doing, whoops, it's only a little move, but can you see my arms are staying straight? And it's there. You might do them, you probably do them when you do planks with Natalie. You might. Okay. So that's our shoulder strength. So yeah, so think handstand. So we're thinking arms and legs straight. Yeah. Make it as short as you can. So your hands are as close to your toes as you can, because the hips need to come over the bum for a handstand. Yes. Now, just dip the shoulder, keep the arms straight. Yeah, it takes a little while to get it. So arms stay straight, just dipping your shoulders. That's it. Yes, you got it. That's the one. You can practice scapular push-ups on your knees like this. Because the challenge with handstand, one of the many, is not bending your arms. Because the minute you bend your arms, you lose your stability and you can't hold it up. Yeah. So I bend my arms. That's my challenge. I actually don't have a clock. Do you know what time it is? It's 8:15. 8:15. Okay, let's go to the floor. So Dandasana, the staff pose. So we're going to sit down really actively. So it's going to look like this, like nothing, but we're going to sit down actively. Press the hands into the floor by the hips.
They can't see you,
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to get your blocks next to you. Yeah. Okay. So Dandasana means stick. So we want our legs to be straight like a stick. Hands by your sides. Now push the heels away and down. So we're strengthening the front of the legs. Push the hands down. Lift up in pelvic floor like crazy. Lift it up, up, up. Draw the navel in a lot. Now lift the chest up and drop the chin to the chest. Pushing the floor away. Push the heels away. So you should feel like this is like seated core work. Everything is switching on. Now take the blocks, take them slightly in front of you, or just hands down if you don't have blocks. And then we're going to fold forward. Hips go up and back. Press down, hips go up and back. So look down. And now as the head comes up, maybe the legs can float off, maybe one or maybe the other. So activate the fronts of the legs. Squeeze your knees into your hips. That's it. 3, 2, 1. And coming down. Set the hands behind you. Fingertips face forward. So back body strength. Squeeze everything in the back body to come up. Tabletop. Push the floor away. Squeeze your glutes to send your hips higher. Toes point to sky. Toes point to floor, sorry. 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Take the block. Have we done this one before where we did the block over the head? Did we do this one? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so if you don't have a block, you're just going to squeeze your ankles together. Have you got enough room to reach behind you? Oh, this is maybe just. Okay. Okay, lying on your back, squeeze the block on the shortest side. Take to just above your ankles. Lie down. So we're going to push the feet to the sky. Squeeze your pelvic floor and lift your tailbone. So your tailbone should be off, pushing through the legs. So you should feel your core shaking now. Arms overhead. Push, squeeze, and lift. Tailbone comes off more. Push, squeeze, and lift. Push, squeeze, and lift more. Tailbone is going higher. Push, squeeze, and lift. Now take the block in your hands. That's it. Come up with so you're coming up with the shoulders. And then take it overhead. Slowly lower your legs down. So the slower you go, the more core work this is going to be. Slowly lift your legs up. Now, come up with the shoulders. Replace the block. Hold. Push, squeeze, and lift. And then come down slowly, 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 slowly. Navel to spine. Lift it up slowly. Push, squeeze, lift. Come up with the shoulders. Touch it. Hold. And then go back. Push through the heels, over your head. Reach, reach, reach. Make yourself long like a pencil. One more. Coming all the way up. Replace the block. Push, squeeze, and lift. Hold. Tailbone goes off. Shoulders go off more. Reach, 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 reach. Maybe even touch your toes. Maybe touch your toes. Yes, yes, yes. And then all the way down. Place your knees flat, windshield wiper. And rocking up and back. And then sitting down. We've got our last bit of seated work. Fingertips in front of the body. It's a bit like when we did the blocks thing. We're going to round the upper back this time. Reach forward with the fingertips, point the toes, press into the fingers, flap the feet up 20 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it out. Okay, coming onto your knees. So we've done a lot of forward bending. We're going to do some back bending with quad and back strength. Here we go. Camel. Onto your hands and knees. Press the palms down, send the hips forward. Press the feet into the floor like you're trying to make a dent and lift the chest high. Squeeze your legs. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, maybe you can go back a bit more. Breathing out. Inhale, come up. And then going back a little bit more, maybe you can put your hands on your heels. Press the chest forward. Squeeze your legs. Strong legs. Eyes open, mouth closed. Okay, staying in that shape, moving only your arms. Take your arms to your chest, squeeze your legs. And then come all the way up. You should feel that working on the back. Okay, so I'm going to show you something. You can see if you might be a bit much on your knees, but I'll show you and you can see if you want to do it. Okay, so Lagavajrasana, you place your hands on your ankles and then we go all the way back with that arch shape, and then we pull ourselves up. That's Quadmageddon. So put your hands on your ankles, keeping that arch shape. You want to go back? Keep the arch. So push the legs forward. Yeah, so eventually the head goes on the floor. Yeah, so eventually, I mean, this is leg work more than anything. So we keep the arch in the back so the quads have to do the work. So I'm just using my legs. Down, and then quads on fire to come up. Can we do that another time, or do you want to give it a go?
Just with the leg to my back, it's
yeah. Okay. Okay. That's it. So maybe that's. And now pull yourself up with your. Do you want to go back? Okay, come on. There we go. And then swing your legs around. Windshield wiper. Okay. So I think that's our strength work. Let's slow it down. And then when you go to the left, let's go all the way around, take a twist, bowing down. And then coming up, let's go the other way. So staying with your ocean breath, but slowing it down and hearing the soothing sound that's louder than your thoughts. And then coming all the way up. So before we go down, we're going, because that's very activating, we want to bring ourselves back into balance. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing. If it's more comfortable to sit on a block so your knees and your hips can relax, I'm going to do that. So take your right hand, curl the fingers in apart from the thumb and the ring finger, like that. And we're going to block the right nostril with the right finger, the left nostril with the left, alternately. So keep that hand position, just rest it on your knees in preparation. We're going to take a deep breath in through both nostrils. And this time a long belly breath out. So we've been breathing quite actively. Now we're using the belly a lot more, breathing in, belly breath out. And then take the thumb, right thumb to right nostril, close it over. Take a deep breath in through the left, 2, 3, 4, close left, release right, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, pause, belly breath left, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, feel the tiny pause, switch, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, switch, exhale left, 2, 3, 4. 2 more rounds on your own, ending left. So in yoga, the nostrils, we breathe through the nose because the nostrils are energy channels, and we're bringing in energy, vital life force, or called prana, through these nostril energy channels, sending it around the body as we practice and we breathe bigger. So it's said that there are 72,000 energy channels in the body. And through our practice, moving and breathing, we're lighting them up and distributing the energy to every part of the body. of course, there are lots of health benefits now associated with breathing through the nose, increasing nitric oxide, which is said to be the molecule of, it's either immunity or immortality, I can't remember, but it's a good one. Immunity, is that right? Longevity. And when you're done with exhaling on the left, release the hands down. Setting up for a few moments rest. No special breathing now, just melting into the mat. Letting your eyes drop back, softening the jaw. And when you're ready, take a big stretch, waking yourself up, maybe moving fingers, toes, head. Getting the breath bigger, rolling over. Push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Press your palms on your chest. Take a big inhale and a humming exhale. Release hands and down. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I said you couldn't get some real